Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to review and also quick unbox this huge, humongous box. It is the computer microphone with headset. It is done by a company called Maono and it is modeled AU-A04H. It's a USB microphone all in one package. It has the arm, it also have the microphone itself, it has the anti-shock, also it has the filter in the front, and also you will be getting a beautiful headset. That way you can do your podcast or you want to play against your friends and you want to have a beautiful voice to it, you can do it all in one package. You can see that the box is really nicely designed, doesn't have much markings around, but once we open it and we flip it open and we take all the parts one by one out, here are all the components that are part of this. Alright, you can see that it comes with a user manual, which is in a few different languages. Now the microphone itself do come with a USB cable. This part will be connecting to your microphone, and this is you will be able to connect to your computer. It is very long, it's about 1.5 meters, and it's long enough to reach your laptop or your regular desktop. Now for the stand there is a little clip, so this way you can hook this up to your desk itself. We will show you in a few seconds how that is possible, but yes, you can open it and that way it will be able to connect. What I like is this little padding, so that way your table is not going to get damaged, and you can open it as much as you want. And once that is done, then you're going to be able to hook this up, and to make it really nice and tight, you do have this little knob, you can see it inside, that you can connect it, so that way this will be clamped on the actual arm, which we're going to show in a few seconds. Now here you go, this is what we call a proper arm, and yes, we have one right now for our mic that I am recording, but soon I will be testing this mic that is going to be connected to this arm so I can make it work. Yeah, there are some springs around, so this way you're not going to move it around that much, so it's not going to be very bouncy when you hook it up. And this is where you're going to be able to make it tight, or you can make it loose, so that way it will work better for you. This is the part that you can open and you can hook up the mic. We will show you in a few seconds. And also we're going to close this for now. And this is the part where it's going to be hooked up on the clamp that we had, which we showed earlier, which is this one. So this way it's going to hook up properly and it's not going to move that much on your table. So this is going to be more stable. We will show you, and we also going to adjust it so we can show you on the video. Now here is another little thing that they have sent us. It is a nice kind of Velcro, and so this way when you hook up your USB wire, which is this one, and goes around it, we're going to show you, and this is going to keep it all together so it's not going to move. And yes, it's two of them, not just one. Now this is what makes it very, very professional. It's called shock mount, and this is where your mic going to sit inside of it, and this part will be connecting to the arm and your USB connected in the bottom of it. So this way, if this moves back and forth, you can see it, the microphone does not move, so you're not going to get that little noise when you are going to touch it by accident. So this is a very cool thing to have, and we're going to show you how professional it will look once we hook it up. It also comes with a very nice looking DJ-like headphones, and this is very cool to hook up and listen. And I just want to open it up. Yes, you can totally make it small so you can store it somewhere. So going from the top, the name is nicely written, and that is made out of plastic. And then going on the sides of it so you can open and close, it does have markings. As you can see it right here, it has the numbers, so that way you know exactly what size you want to hook it up to, put it on your head. And if you want to share this with somebody else, this way you know exactly what numbers you need to use to put it on your head, and it's not going to hurt you. These parts are very cool too, so you know exactly where you put your finger. And the cuts are done really nicely too. It says R, and if you look on the left hand side, it does tell you an L number. So there you go, the letter L. This way you know that this is the left and that is right. That's not the only part that they have written it. It also is right here. It does indicate that this is the right one. I really like their logo, by the way. And you can also make it all the way out, so just like the DJ, and you can hook it up that way so you can listen to a music if it's very loud, but it has noise cancellation to it. And going through, we haven't opened it yet, we will play with it. And why we didn't open it is because of the actual head. This is very big, and I am sure that maybe I can take it out. Let's just do that right now. Maybe this is the two sections, so you can open it, and yes, it is. So now we can hook this up to our computer, and this way it will work. And you can see the cuts that are there is just for the headphones, and there's no third cut. That means there's no mic connected to this, so that's why we have the mic separately. But if you want to make it bigger, you do not have to buy anything extra to make this hook up to a older type of sound system, so that way it will work for you. But it is really nice. It has the proper hookup to it, and there you go. So this way, if you are going to walk with it somewhere, or you want to just hook it up to your desk, your wires are not going to be everywhere because of this little curl. It makes it really nice, cool, and we're going to test it in a few seconds. We will tell you more about it. But before we go next, this part is really nicely done too, so it doesn't hurt your head when you put it around your ear for a little bit longer if you want to play video games. And we will do that, and we will tell you how good it sounds through this video itself. But it is very comfortable, and it looks like leather, but it is not. And going around of it, these are all plastic, that how they put it together, but it looks awesome. And yes, you can bend it just like that, so you can store it if you need to. Simple. Now here is the pop filter. Now we have one of our own, which is not from the Maono, but this one looks beautiful. It has their logo to it, and yes, it is double layered. So this pop filter will help us out with the new microphone. And here you go, this part will be connecting. We will show you how to connect these two, so this way you can take advantage of it a lot better. And once you look at it on the other side too, it looks beautiful. So make sure this is facing out when you're hooking it up, and this part too. So it is nice and flexible, but it is a little bit tight, so when you leave it that way, it stays, so it doesn't fall back, which is perfect. And here is the actual mic. Comes inside of a nice plastic, and once you take it out, it looks beautiful. Now it has all of the features that you're looking for from an actual, real, professional mic. This will provide for you. You can see the bottom is just the USB connector, so that way you can connect it. But these other parts are done accurately, and it has that feeling to it. It has their name written really nicely in the front, and then on the top is the actual mic. It is not plastic. This is also not plastic. It looks really nice. Aluminum, the way that they have placed everything together. So we will connect this and test it out to see how this will work for us. So first we have to put the edge right here on the table, and we're going to tie it. So make sure that you do not damage your table. There you go. Once it's connected, we will go next. I gotta bring it out all the way, so that way it sits all the way inside, and then tie it up, so this way it's not gonna move that much. And then when you move it, it should move a little bit. So for this part, you have these little space that it will tilt. But first, when you're hooking it up, just make sure it's straight up, and then you hook it up right on the top. Once it's totally tight, then you can make it to bend down, and then we can hook up the mic from the top down. You don't have to bring a lot of force. And there you go. That's good enough. And now we will wire it. So to wire, make sure that you have your wire connected properly in the bottom. Once that part is connected, then you can take the wire and you can feed it. So this is what I have done to place the wire through. Now I know that I didn't use any of those Velcros that they give us, but it was steady enough to put it through. And from here, it just goes down. The last part is to connect the actual filter in front of the mic itself. You need to hook it up not that far from it, so I will hook it up right here. Once it is done, this is how it will look. Now when it comes to the actual headphones, I have tested them inside out. I have to mention that I really like the bass on this, and also the noise cancellation when you're watching a movie or when you're playing a video game. It really going to put your mind into this, and it's not really hurting your ears. Another good part is the top part, which is the cushion. It really sits perfectly on top of your head. And when you are trying to play a game, the wire part of it is not really bothering you too, because it is all not going to get tangled like the other headphones out there. The best part is that I really enjoyed was, I just put this back together, this is going to fit perfectly on your computer or on your laptop where the headphones jack sits in. And the only thing is that that much of the gold will be showing when you're hooking it up, but who really cares, because this is awesome. And for the price that you're going to get everything together is another thing that you're really going to enjoy.